Nestled against the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in the remote town of Crestone, Colorado, lies a pristine environment that still echoes with the prayers of seekers long gone. The land is home to a variety of wildlife and wild spirits alike, including black bears, elk, mountain lions, coyotes, and eagles. The majestic and inspirational landscape has planted the seed for countless revelations as a pilgrimage site for vision quests dating back to our ancestors. The land still carries this ancient and sacred vibration. This is the home to the Sacred Land Trust and the Way of Nature Fellowship. It is here that modern-day society and the wisdom of our ancestors embrace, creating a unique opportunity for those who seek spirit through a connection with nature. In providing a safe space for students to be alone in the forest, the Way of Nature Fellowship has been a catalyst for personal transformation for the past 30 years, contributing greatly to the healing of our societal disconnection from Mother Earth. Merging ancient ritual and shamanic practices with meditation, dzogchen, qigong, and tai chi training and contemporary awareness training led by world-renowned John P. Milton, it has grown into a truly unique and influential organization.
Hi, my name is John Milton. I'm president of Threshold, Inc., which is a 501c3 type foundation dedicated to the preservation and right use of very sacred lands in various parts of the world. I wanted to share with you today some of the work that our foundation has initiated, especially in collaboration with the Way of Nature Fellowship, which is the organization most involved in learning how to work in a sacred way with these very, very special lands. We have here in southern Colorado one of our main projects, one of our first projects for what we call the Sacred Land Sanctuary, which is between 2 and 350 acres of really extraordinary land in southern Colorado, not far from the little town of Crestone, which is preserving, or we're attempting to preserve, a series of sacred sites that are quite extraordinary. Over 30 years ago, I discovered a series of meditation seats made of stone, which we now have found several thousand of these seats extending out over this very sacred area. So we're endeavoring to try to protect these sites and make sure that they're preserved for posterity and for ongoing use by our modern culture. We found that they're very helpful in helping you make a much deeper connection with yourself, the essence of yourself, and making a very profound and powerful connection with all of nature, especially through the senses, through sight, sound, taste, smell, and touch. And so we invite you to come join us in the protection of this very sacred area and establishing really a unique model or example of how we can set aside sacred lands in our neighborhoods, in our own local communities, in our ecological regions, to serve as kind of churches of the earth. And the additional benefit of this particular area in Colorado is that it does preserve these ancient sacred sites, which are extraordinarily powerful for spiritual cultivation. We'd appreciate any support that you can give us in the protection of these lands. Only a small portion of it right now is been protected by our foundation, so we still have a long way to go before we can secure the purchase and safeguarding of the much larger part of the property which needs to be protected. And then again, this creates a very, very important model for the future, for our culture, to do something about protecting sacred lands as a key part of how we go deeper in the process of meditation, especially learning how to meditate outdoors in nature, where we learn how to bond very deeply with the rest of life, which obviously is an extremely critical area that we need to learn how to develop in this modern time when we're so out of balance with the rest of life and nature. So we invite you to join us in this wonderful effort, and also to take a look at our Way of Nature Fellowship initiatives, which you can find at www.sacredpassage.com, which describes the kind of programs that we do in this very special sacred land. Thank you very much in advance for your help with these two wonderful initiatives, and I look forward to hearing more from all of you.